Hi, welcome to Late Night Sports, episode 21. And I'm Andrew Roy. I'm 5'7", 200 pounds. Yeah, I had Wendy's this morning for breakfast. 40 pounds added on. It is what it is. But you still can't eat that. And this right here, this John Mueller, he's 6 foot tall and hair down to you know where. And you can't cut that. Bada boom. Welcome to Late Night Sports. How you doing?
Well, if you like that intro, like I know I did, you should go right now, give this video a like, and subscribe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Andrew, hair's getting a little long.
Hair's long, mustache. I got a nice old beard. Nice new college sweatshirt came in. Committed check. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's been a pretty solid day. Very nice day out today. What is this? The Cinco de Drinko. Very good day out. We're tired.
Yeah, and with that being said, we have live sports back in our lives.
What a day.
It is great. It started Saturday with, I guess we'll kick it off with this, with the deadlift record set by the Mountain Thor. I can't really pronounce his name. At 1,104 pounds. Crazy. I watched it live on ESPN.
Weak. That's light work. That's my warm-up. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that.
he made that look pretty easy.
Really?
That was crazy. If you guys should definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it. It was crazy how he just lifted that to wicked easy. But yeah. So
I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah,
but we got Korean baseball.
Yeah.
We got baseball back, baby. I don't even care to Korea.
Yeah, it started at 1 a.m. I think the rest of them are going to start around like 5:30, 6 a.m.
That's like reasonable. I'm not watching the 1 a.m. games. Let's be honest.
I'm not.
6 a.m. Honestly, if I know in advance that my LG Tigers are playing, you already know I'm up. I'm rooting for my boy Casey Kelly.
I don't get up. Like, the latest I get up at during quarantine is 8 a.m. So, honestly, I'll probably just start going to bed a little bit earlier and then get up a little earlier. Watch some live baseball.
Yeah, live sports, guys. That's
live
something
sports.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah, I don't have a team yet. I'm going to watch a few games, and then I'm going to make my pick. But I will see. I'll have a team by next week for the recording.
I'm biased on Jared Carabas because he likes the LG Tigers. Whatever he likes, I must like. So,
yeah, there's a former Red Sox player on that, Casey Kelly. He was a closer. He was some sort of pitcher.
Some kind of pitcher, yeah. But he did not pan out too well here in Boston. But hey,
no,
he was on the Red Sox, so I like him.
Yep.
If you're on the Red Sox and your name is Pablo Sandoval or Carl Crawford, I like you. That's pretty much it.
You can make a case for Hanley Ramirez too.
I liked Hanley though. He was good. He was good sometimes. Pablo was his fat. All he did was fat.
On to some other Red Sox news. John Lester said today, Cinco de Mayo, that he wants to finish his career in Boston. Honestly, I'd love to see that happen. I think when he left, I think I was 10, maybe 9 when he left Boston.
Fact check right now. Coming in with a fact check. But it's been a while. I'll give you that. It's not. It hasn't been. Let me find this boy.
I remember him pitching for the Red Sox.
Yeah, we're not that young. We don't remember that.
So he was like.
Last year was 2014. So we were 13 years old.
Yeah.
Actually. Oh, like 12. No, 12 actually.
Yeah. So I think I was 11.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I cried when he left, honestly.
Really?
He was, up to that point, that was the biggest heartbreaker of a player leaving a New England team. I'm pretty sure I cried. Cried when Terry Francona got fired.
And then they brought in freaking Bobby Valentine.
Yeah.
That's the biggest cloud of a hire of all time. No, but I remember vividly. I remember when we traded away John Lester. I was actually in Texas visiting like old friends, and I was like, Dad, why did they get rid of him? He's so good. And then he had to explain to me like the whole business part of baseball, and I was like, but why wouldn't he want to stay in Boston forever? Well,
Yeah,
hopefully
that's
he comes
kind of
back.
that's kind of when I figured like that's when I learned like it's a business. And
Yeah.
then Moneyball came out a little
Mhm.
after, and then like, yep, it's a business.
Yeah. It's no longer a game for little boys.
Yeah.
This is a money game. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. But I would love to see him finish his career in Boston. He hasn't been pitching like terribly. He's been doing pretty good. He's not like what he has been, but
Yeah.
he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, his last year he just played was probably his worst year since his 2012 season with the Red Sox. But honestly, he's 35 years old, and he's still pitching 31 starts a year. He's fine in my book. Like, I'll take him back. Honestly, right now, we could probably pull a shortstop and be a starting pitcher for the Red Sox. We'll take a real starter instead.
Yeah,
Like,
we only have like two.
yeah,
Everyone else
honestly.
is injured or
Yeah,
a bum.
exactly.
All right. Some interesting NBA news. Like we said in the last one, teams are going to start practicing in their facilities. Some teams, if the governor said they can, but the league could play in Disney World and Las Vegas when play resumes,
All
most
right.
likely in the summer.
So I understand Disney World part of this. Like, you've never been there before, John, haven't you? Right?
I
Have you
have.
ever?
I want to get there eventually, but
Yeah,
I'll definitely get there
yeah.
eventually.
So there's like a huge ESPN complex that is so
Yeah.
secluded. That's just tons of
Yep.
courts. They can just block the place off. And there's so many hotels in the area because it's obviously Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Players can be like, they'd all have their own suite, that kind of stuff. It would work out pretty well,
Yep.
I think. But the Vegas thing, I don't like that idea at all. That makes no sense. Like, where is there in Vegas where they would have room for all these games?
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I think. See, it would make sense to me if they could have fans there, but if they can't have fans, it doesn't make sense. Which
Yeah.
they're not gonna have fans.
No way.
But Vegas, like people are starting to realize, yes, like all like the Vegas like stuff that goes on and all like the negative stuff, which most people are gonna say the fun part of Vegas, why they go to Vegas. But it's just an untapped like market pretty much. Like they Golden Knights just moved there a couple seasons ago.
They're doing well.
Yeah, they're doing very well. So I think more teams are trying to go there. Like there's some minor league teams, but like we have the Raiders now going to Las Vegas. I think they're going to do great there.
Oh yeah.
But it just doesn't make sense without.
It doesn't make sense. This isn't a long-term solution. This is just a temporary thing that we can like
a couple months, hopefully.
Exactly. So if it's just gonna be a couple months, Disney World, the complex in Disney World is so like it's meant for this kind of stuff. It's a sports complex.
Plus, it's already built. I don't know if Vegas already has one or not, but I would imagine they don't have a place that's built for NBA game.
I'm gonna look up right now how many basketball courts they got down there. But it has to be tons.
They could possibly use like the Golden Knights, their rink, and play there.
Only one court though. That isn't gonna work out, you know?
Yeah, you need multiple venues.
Yeah. I can't find exactly how many courts here, but I'll tell you, it is a 220-acre complex of just sports. So I would say that we just fine going there. All right, move over to some football now. Logan Ryan will not be returning to the Titans, so he is a free agent who is going off somewhere else. Question is where?
See, I think many of our great viewers will not see this one coming, probably you included.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Tampa Bay.
Stop. They don't need him.
I'm telling you, just go to Tampa Bay. Sign the 1 year, get a couple mil, win a ring.
Actually, I was just thinking about like the whole Tom Brady, all that stuff. I'll boot to a board right now. The Patriots' projected record is 4-12. Exactly. I laughed at that. Like I don't think they'll be the division winner. I've said it before, but
They're gonna have a winning record.
Nothing less than 9 wins. Nothing less than that. Like I'm very confident they'll still be a playoff team.
Yes, yeah.
They're the 7th team in. As a playoff team.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely making the playoffs. I think they still have a chance at the
they have a chance,
division.
Yeah. The Bills can still bill it, they can always mess it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know. Logan Ryan, one of my predictions when we did that video a long time ago was going to Detroit. But they drafted a cornerback with a third pick. Third pick. So I don't know what.
They do need more than just one corner, obviously. So they could still pick him up. I could see him going to more of like a contender.
That's what I was thinking because I don't think Logan Ryan's
like
someone we're looking to improve. Shut up. Looking for someone for a team that's looking to improve over a long time.
Yeah.
He's more of a 1-year option. Hop in and you're good.
Like Darrelle Revis was for the Pats. Something
exactly.
Like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Obviously, Logan Ryan doesn't hold the torch to Darrelle Revis.
Not even close. But yeah.
yeah.
We got
more news.
You want to do it?
All right. Sure. More news in the AFC East. Frank Gore signs a 1-year deal with the Jets. He's 3rd on the all-time rushing list.
He can still produce. He's a great – he won't be a starter, obviously. They have Le'Veon Bell, but talk about a backup or even
this
a
is
mentor.
honestly the perfect role for him.
Yeah.
See, like, up till even last year, he was getting, like, the majority of carries. Like, he was splitting some, but he was getting a ton of carries. I think –
he's not young.
He's 36, or he's going to be 36 in a couple months.
Yeah.
In September, I think. By the season starts, he's going to be 36.
Well, I think this is a good mentor, though, for Le'Veon Bell. I know he's been in the league for a little bit, but, like, just to show what a real, true legend is, that's someone right there, right?
Yeah, plus I think he's still a good back who can still get a bunch of yards, and he can still take a good amount of carries.
Like 500 yards is not like a crazy thing to say out of this guy. He had 600 last year. So it wasn't like the guy's falling off. The guy's still doing just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. He's doing just fine. He even had a 1,000-yard season like only a couple seasons ago. He's still rolling. He'll be just fine for a long time.
He is on my dynasty team as well.
Oh, so you're happy that he's still playing?
Yeah. I knew he was still going to play, but I'm just happy he's with the team now.
Nice.
Another running back, beast mode, Marshawn Lynch said on Scott Van Pelt show that he could return with the Seahawks, come out of retirement for the 3rd time this season.
I don't know who's the bigger liar, Brett Favre or him, coming out of retirement like millions of times.
I kind of want to see him come out of retirement. I think he still has it. He's still like young. He's not. I know he's younger than 35.
Yeah.
I want to say he's 32, 31, 32.
The only thing I have on Marshawn Lynch is his style of play. It's not going to keep going for a long, long time. Like I don't think he's going to be too productive right now. Maybe he's like a 3rd down back, but like this isn't like it's not a guy who I see on the field every single play. There's no way he's a starter.
Definitely not. And the Seahawks, they do have a couple good backs, decent to good backs.
They have what's the Carson? Name?
Carson. They also Chris Carson.
Yes, he's great. He had 1,000 yards last year.
Yeah, they also
he's
have
a premier back.
He was a rookie last year.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know. Look up their backfield. Seahawks backfield. But yeah, he could definitely be but he could definitely fit in nicely with them. Give them another opportunity. Plus, he'll bring people to the stadium. Not like they need help doing that, but so he'll sell jerseys.
Yeah, let me try to find.
And he came back week 17 to last season to play with the Seahawks.
I'm actually thinking about it. Chris Carson's hurt right now because that's why they brought back Marshawn Lynch in the first place.
That's true. Yeah.
That is a fact. But Chris Carson did ball out last year. He had 1,230 yards rushing with 7 touchdowns, and he still had 200 yards in the air as well. It's pretty impressive. He's a good running back they have. And it was Rashard Penny was the guy you're talking about.
Yep.
Was the backup running back. But Marshawn Lynch hopped in there for a game. Got a tutty. Big boy got to eat.
All right. Moving on. Just Andy Dalton.
This infuriates me.
Signed a 1-year, $7 million deal with the Cowboys as the backup when they don't even have a starter currently.
I mean, no, they have a starter.
Classic Jerry Jones.
It's just so stupid.
You have a great draft, and you don't even pay Dak. You pay Andy Dalton first?
No, I mean, Dak is still in contract for the season.
Oh, yeah. No, not bad. But, I mean, he's –
But still, $7 million? The market for this guy was like $1 million at most. They overpaid him by $6 million.
I mean –
to be the backup. The freaking backup. And what is he going to do? Mentor Dak after picks? Like, what the hell is he going to need? Like,
I honestly don't know. It's not like Dak Prescott is like injury prone or something like that.
No, not at all. And he's good.
Even if he was, you wouldn't go get Andy Dalton. This is kind of classic Jerry Jones. I thought, all right, you got rid of Jason Garrett like 7 seasons too late, but I mean, all right, props. Good job. You got rid of him finally. You had a pretty good draft. Then you go and do this.
Yeah, oh my God.
Jerry,
they had a great draft. I will give them that A++ draft.
Yeah.
They did a great job. But what? Why? Like, $7 million? I feel like the whole Cowboys way of life is literally just getting every single big name player that's available. That's it. Like, what is he going to do to help your team? Nothing. You couldn't improve literally anything else. Like, I know they have a good O-line, they got a good offense, but maybe another D-end or some, like, fringe guy that can be a possible help down the line.
Exactly. Like, this $7 million, you're paying them by, at the minimum, $4 million. That money could help you greatly in another position.
Exactly.
That you need.
I mean,
you went 8-8 for the last, 3 seasons, so you definitely need it.
Mm-hmm. I understand if they wanted to give him $2 million as a backup. Like, I mean, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But $7 million, I'm not as mad about the signing as it is the money they're paying him. That's what I'm more mad about. That's what it really comes down to. It's pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about trash quarterbacks, we got Mitch Trubisky is not getting his 5th-year option and will be a free agent after this season.
Yeah.
How far the retirement?
For a second, let's just think of that. The season hasn't even started. You haven't even started OTAs yet. You already know your 5th-year option is not going to get picked up.
And you already know that Nick Foles is going to walk in there and take your starting spot when he's just as bad as you are.
I wouldn't say that. Nick Foles
a little better. A little better. Not much, though.
A little.
There's a reason why he was a backup.
A little. He won a Super Bowl.
He won 2 games. Calm yourself.
And he won a Super Bowl.
He did. Technically, he won a Super Bowl. That is true. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean. He's not a starter caliber in my book. This guy's He's a
We'll see.
fringe starter. But it's still better than Trubisky. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's better than Trubisky.
Yeah, but I just wonder where he's gonna go.
Honestly. I'm kind of thinking his living room. Maybe his bedroom. Like, I don't know.
Maybe he'll go sign with the Cowboys for 1 year, $10 million. Reasonable.
I was thinking 15, maybe like a max contract, something
Yeah.
like that. I don't know. Yeah, but he's so bad.
Yeah, another declined 5th-year option is Leonard Fournette. Honestly, I'm not too surprised. What he was projected to do and what he was even doing his rookie year
was great.
But I mean, he hasn't been doing that good, and he's kind of been an issue off the field.
It's more off the field. I feel like there's no way.
He's just But I don't know. He's not what he was projected to do at college.
That is a true fact. I'm looking up the stats right now. I've had him on fantasy. This guy's solid. Like last year he had 1,100 yards, and that was while being hurt. The year before he was hurt actually, but his rookie year he had another 1,000-yard season. Like when healthy, this guy is he's good. Like
he is injury prone.
He is injury prone. That might be why. But I would still take the risk and take the 5th year.
I would too.
At the bare minimum, take the 5th-year option and trade him. Like he has value.
Exactly.
There are many teams in the league that would want a Leonard Fournette on their team.
Mm-hmm. I just like that must also be like a sucky feeling having like knowing going into the season you're not gonna like Trubisky. Like I feel like if Fournette goes out, does what he did last year, or even a little better, I feel like it could get picked up. And if Trubisky goes out and does what he's like supposed to do, maybe he'll get picked up. But I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't do that to a player.
Trubisky playing well? Are you serious? Are you dumb? That's like me saying I'm gonna go to be 7 foot. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
yeah, impossible.
If you drink your milk every day, anything is fine.
I do. All right, and there's some interesting news to talk about here today. I think it might be turned to a great thing to talk about is the Last Dance documentary that ESPN's been putting out. Talk about quality television, man.
Yeah, let's
good stuff.
Start off with the fact that I don't watch them on Sundays. I like to watch them the next morning while I eat breakfast. Sit down. It's a nice way to start the morning. Yeah. And but it took Andrew forever to start watching this. I said, "Bro, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It's a great documentary." Then he said, I might. Then I said. Then after 3 and 4, I said, "Bro, you gotta watch this documentary." So when he started doing it, after we watched his first one, he said, "This documentary is great." Like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was awesome. I remember it was like, I watched the first episode and I was like, "Yo, this guy was nasty." Then I watched the next one, and the next one, and I watched the 5 and 6 live. I just had to see it as soon as it came out. I was so interested. It's just so like, I wish I was alive back then to see this stuff. Like that would have been
same.
I was like going at my parents like, "You didn't watch this guy in person. You were alive and didn't see him."
Yep.
Like I don't know, the stuff he did, like the trash talking and like what he did off the court, and how overblown the gambling addiction was. Now,
hey, he's not addicted to gambling.
Well, gambling addiction. You know what I mean? Like what?
He's
as the media said it back then.
He's addicted to competition.
Yeah, we've all known that. That's a well-known fact. But it's awesome, man. Like there's.
Mm-hmm. I just like how he's gotten like final say over all this stuff, and he's let like most of this just go. Like all the interviews and stuff, he hasn't like held back really.
Yeah, which is great.
Mm-hmm. I liked seeing some of the stuff of like the Dream Team and how like that got together.
Oh yeah, like the 5v5 practice where Michael Jordan versus Magic. That's better than the All-Star game.
Oh yeah.
That's some good stuff.
Like the fact that like there was nobody there to witness that. There's like a few cameras. That's it. That's just like disappointing.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that's
a
like
sold out crowd within
yeah.
minutes if they
Yeah,
try
you
to
get
do
to
that.
see like multiple like top like 50 players ever just at one place, one time playing 5-on-5.
That'd be insane.
That's crazy. And see, the best thing I think's coming out of this documentary is this is pushing more people to wake up and finally realize that MJ is better than LeBron.
Yeah, it is getting people to finally figure it out. It's nice. It's nice and people trying to recognize him.
Mm-hmm.
And LeBron's still great. He's number 2. I'm not gonna like go crazy at someone if they say it, but like this documentary just backs up my point. Our points, like this guy's insane.
Yep, just being a leader, just what he brought on the court, both offensively and defensively. Like I never knew how good he was defensively before this.
No, neither did I. We all know about his offensive stuff, but geez, on defense, he's willing to punch you in the face if you get past him.
Yeah, and I like hearing about all of like the Jerry Krause and stuff. Like before this documentary, not gonna lie, no idea who Jerry Krause was.
And now
so now they're making him out to be a like Thanos.
He sounds terrible during this.
Yeah, making him out to be a villain.
You can't talk trash on a guy because he did pass away 3 years ago. So
yeah,
keep it kind. But like, it's just how he tore apart that team is just like terrible. Like, you have the best team of all time. And you're like, nah, on to Tony Kukoc.
Yeah, that's another great thing that I like about this is every time MJ like found out that Krause liked someone, he would just go and torch them. I find that to be hilarious. It like the ultimate like FU move.
It's hilarious.
like you think this guy can go replace one of us or me? All right, let's see it.
Draw 55 on his head.
Yeah.
Just deal with that. Oh, that's great. Yeah. But I also wanted to bring up the point that Dennis Rodman took a 4-day vacation to go to Vegas mid-season.
Yeah, that's crazy. He said he could leave. He got like
48 hours.
To leave for like 48 hours. Yeah, and then he like went in definition of going to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
I'll say from the stories from The Last Dance.
It just makes him come out as even more crazy than it already is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a cool personality.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wish. See, he was in like the first like 3. He was mainly in his episode about him, but I haven't seen him.
That's what he would do, though. Let's be honest. He probably didn't want to talk much.
He probably did, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is turning into like an MJ thing, which it's not. But I feel like
it's MJ.
But I wish I just got to hear like more voices.
This is mostly a Michael Jordan film. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
like most of these.
He's probably competing versus everyone else in the film, saying, "I get the most screen time."
He is a producer of it, so
yeah, that might help a little bit. No, but
it's
a great documentary.
Yeah, it is.
It's insane.
Must watch. Yeah, if any of you viewers haven't seen it yet.
Talking about documentaries, I just threw it in here last second actually while we were talking. Coming out May 11th is the Donald Sterling documentary about during a 3-month span how he got like taken out of the league for being a complete racist. So, like, it's on Quibi as well. Have you heard of that before?
I think so. Yeah.
It's a little like 10-minute episode thing on an iPhone. I don't know. They have like a 14-day free trial. I'm so watching that as well because right now, hey, that's something to watch. Am I right?
Yeah, it's not much.
Not much to watch other than my favorite LG Twins, baby, who win the chip this year. I'm telling you, They're running it back.
Yeah, and then one last piece of news is UFC is back this weekend, Saturday, with a monster card. And they're doing like 3 fights this week, starting Saturday, Wednesday, and then Saturday again.
Were they
It's gonna
having
be
this?
great. In Florida.
Makes sense. All 49
think
states stay
possibly-
inside.
I think possibly one of them is going to be at the Fight Island. I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Yeah,
gonna be
all
great.
49 states are like, stay inside. Then Florida's
Yeah.
like, walk right outside. That's
Yeah.
going on. That's great.
Yeah, but I mean, we have live sports back.
Yeah, I'm happy for it.
Probably going to be talking a lot of KBO league next week,
Oh, yeah.
and
You're gonna hear-
I'll have a team by then.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great to have.
All right, and that brings us to the end of Late Night Sports episode 21.
It's a wonderful
Crazy
time.
that we're on 21. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still pumping out episodes, baby.
Yep. If you haven't yet, give this video a like. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel at Late Night Sports. And until next time, peace.
See ya. Woo!